People are arguing that a man and a woman should make that decision together.
They should, but if you not, so when we make this decision, okay, I want the baby, you don't want it. How do we agree? How do we come to a mutual agreement about it? You don't. Somebody's going to be upset in this situation. But it's like, how upset are you going to be? Because I made this choice. Because at the end of the day, I can make a choice. Like, I can make a choice like you can make a choice. So I made the choice to keep the baby. Whether you wanted it or not, it's still your baby. And you should still take care of your child.
What about the situations where the woman want to get rid of the baby, but the man back her to keep the baby?
It's still her choice at the end of the day.
But
because we are the carriers, I'm sorry, we got more say than y'all. It just is what it is. I don't think men respect it, but that's really what it is. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you could tell me you don't want me to get an abortion, but nigga, as soon as I leave, I'm going to go get one. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, especially if I don't want no baby by you, or I'm not ready. Like, it is what it is.
You wanna roll, you wanna ride. We getting money, you know the vibe. We stunting on them, that ain't no lie. We get our blessings from out the sky. You wanna roll, you wanna ride. We getting money, you know the vibe. We stunting on them, that ain't no lie. We get our blessings from out the sky.
What's going on? It's the Late Night Date Night Podcast. I'm here with my special guest, Nick the Boss, a.k.a. the Fragrance Goddess.
What's goody?
What's going on? What's going on with you?
Nothing. You know, regular stuff.
Regular stuff?
Yes.
So, you had this program called Death to Deadbeats. What's that about?
Basically, like, I was in a relationship with my baby father. I was young, I was dumb, and I had a child, and after I had my daughter, it was like, he was kind of in and out at first. Okay. At first, he was like, you know, coming around. He didn't support me financially at all, and I was young, like I said. So, it stemmed from that, I ain't gonna lie. And then it also stemmed from, like, just relationships that I had around me. I didn't grow up with my real dad, but I did have a dad in my life. So I experienced kind of like both feelings of, you know, wanting my real father to be around and losing my dad that was around. He died. So at a young age, I was like 10. So
That had to be hard, but you did have a father figure. So, like, what was that like, just having another father figure stepping up? And, like, how important is that, like, growing up to have a male figure in the house or have a male figure in your life?
It's I feel like it's important for whether you a woman or a man or a little boy or a little girl, for you to have both parents in the household. I just feel like it gives a better foundation. It gives a better example, I'm gonna say. When you grow up with a dad in your life, they teach you things about men that a woman can never teach you. You know what I'm saying?
Like what? Like what do?
Like just things about men. Period. Like how y'all move, how y'all think, what to look out for. You know.
Yeah, but all men don't think the same. We're the same, but I feel you.
But y'all, when it comes to your daughters and you know what I mean, when it comes to your daughters, y'all different.
Yeah,
all men is different when they come to their daughter.
Period. Yeah, I'm overprotective of my daughter. Mm-hmm. Like I'm more overprotective of my daughter than I am my sons.
Than you are your sons. Yeah, that's just how it goes. So even if you don't got the perfect example of a father, it's like they don't play about their daughter. How they might treat women, how they might treat their mother is never going to be the same how they treat their daughter. Yeah. Majority of the time. Real men with sense.
Yeah.
So
what's your goal with it? Like, how do you plan on, like...
Actually, I'm glad you asked me that, because I want to do I want to do a nonprofit organization, especially in my community. I live in North Philly, so I could probably name 20 people without a dad right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Family, I'm talking about friends, as far as my girlfriends and they kids. Like, I could tell you a bunch of households without fathers in them. So, I wanted to do a nonprofit organization where I basically like offer parenting classes for single parents whether it's a man or a woman, where they can sit in with other single parents and like conversate, because raising a kid is never easy. Like, it's never easy. So, just for support, like moral support, I don't feel like we have enough of that. You got AA meetings, you do have parenting classes and stuff like that, but people don't just go to parenting classes. Not nobody I know, unless it's court ordered. You know what I mean? So to give somebody the option to like come in if they want, if they feel like they need this help, that's what I kind of wanted to do with that whole situation.
I feel you on that. So,
that and amongst other things, give back to my community.
What's the other things?
Just I don't know, like just really take it there. Like it need to be aware. Like it's not just in Philadelphia, it's all over the world. It's not just black communities. You have white communities, you have Asian communities who, you know what I mean, the parents is not stepping up. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's the woman or the man. So I just want to bring awareness, because I feel like that's one of the topics that's never really talked about. It's kind of shunned upon to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it's one of those situations where motherfuckers be like, oh, well, chalk it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody really go at the situation and go at it full blown when it's really probably one of the biggest epidemics that we've been struggling with for a long time.
Okay. I mean, so where do you stand as far as like, I don't know, let's take it down a little rabbit hole a little bit. Like, what about women that have kids, or a woman get pregnant by a guy and the guy say that he don't want the baby, and then the woman decide that she want to keep it and just do it on her own, and she tell him that. Like, how do you feel about that?
I feel like it takes two to tango. At the end of the day, if you're not out here using condoms, and you know you're taking that chance, basically, you know you can get a girl pregnant. You know that you don't use no condom, you busting her, is a chance she could be pregnant. So if you're not taking proper, if you really don't want no kids, and you really not doing the things that you do, and that woman decides that's her body and she wants to keep the child, I don't feel like she out of pocket. At the end of the day, it's a lot carrying a child. It's also a lot with getting an abortion too. That, you know what I'm saying? People get abortions. I know somebody that got an abortion and can't have kids ever again.
I heard that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a risk that you take. And when a man asks a female to do something against her will like that, if she decides to do it, I don't feel like she should be punished. That's her body. That's her choice at the end of the day. And you grown and she's grown, and you knew exactly what you were doing, just like she knew exactly what she was doing. You know what I'm saying?
So, all right, like before we get to that rabbit hole, because I do want to talk about the abortion thing, but we're going to get to that later. Mm-hmm. What about the small portion that there are guys who I heard stories from that said they dealt with a woman and the woman might have told them that they was on birth control, or they dealt with a woman told them that they couldn't get pregnant, and then they ended up pregnant. Either way, like, so what happened in this situation?
Oh, well, that's
There's no sympathy for the guy?
No, I don't feel no sympathy, because if you don't want no kids, wrap that shit up or get it snipped. Like, point blank period. It's like, no, I don't feel bad for that guy.
No, I'm not saying
I'm not saying the chick is
that's what I'm saying.
Right,
like,
or she not out of pocket. Yeah, she's out of pocket, but at the same time, her body, her choice, and you know what you're doing. Like, she can't get pregnant by herself. You know what I'm saying? She can't make no baby on her own, so it takes two. So you know what you're doing when you laying down.
But even if she give this guy like the false presumption that I can't get pregnant at all.
You don't trust nobody that much, especially not with nothing special like that. Sorry.
No, I feel you. So,
I don't feel bad. I'm not saying it's right.
Yeah.
I'm not agreeing that women should go around trapping men. No, I'm not saying it. But if that was your situation and that was the outcome,
I'm just saying,
then you gotta deal with it. Because at the end of the day, no matter what, that's your child. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
whether she got rid of it or she kept it, that's your child. That's your flesh and blood. So whether you kind of didn't want it or not, it's like that's still a reputation of you. So why wouldn't you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No. That's
why wouldn't you do what you gotta do? No matter what, this your child.
Yo. I don't mean to chop the conversation, but what I need you to do right now is either like, comment, or subscribe. Matter of fact, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the follow button, whether you're listening on Spotify, whether you're listening on YouTube, whether you're listening on Apple Pod, or the other various outlets that you can listen to this podcast on. Thank you. It'll be gladly appreciated. Now back to the convo.
Justice Samuel Alito rejecting the 1973 landmark ruling in Roe, scorning the idea that the Constitution protects a right to choose abortion. Roe was on a collision course with the Constitution from the day it was decided, Alito wrote. It is time to heed the Constitution and return the issue of abortion to the people's elected representatives.
On the abortion, the Roe versus Wade, John. So now, like, a lot of people, recently they did the Roe versus Wade thing, overturned that. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people feel like it's taking the rights of women away, but it's not. That's, from my understanding, that's not what it is. It's more so they're not going to be in control of it. They're just leaving it up to each state to decide if they want it, because it was at a federal level, and the feds decided everything about it. Kind of like marijuana, like how marijuana is still illegal federally. So, since they legalized the abortion, so they paid for it. So now look at it like they not paying for it no more. They getting rid of it. They letting each state decide. Like, how do you feel about that?
I'm outraged.
Why you outraged?
I'm outraged.
It's not like it's illegal.
I'm outraged.
It's not like it's illegal
no,
everywhere.
But in certain states, like that's like Pennsylvania, like they fuck around and really ban that shit in Philly. You know what I'm saying? Because Philly we weird like that. Our government, as far as our state representatives and shit like that, they're weird like that. Like, why they still didn't legalize marijuana in Philly? You know what I'm saying? But everywhere else is legalized, damn near. Mm-hmm. So it's just like they're weird like that. So they be the ones that's Joe as shit and ban that shit. And I don't feel like that's right. Definitely, that's still, I go back to my body, my choice. If, like, what can I say? Not everybody is fit to be a mother. Not everybody is fit to be a parent. So if somebody notice I'm not ready to be a mom, I don't want this child, why would you allow them to bring it into the world and not do right by it? Because just because you have a baby don't mean that you're going to treat it right and take care of it and do what you got to do. And this is why you find a lot of kids either in DHS or in the custodies of relatives and grandmoms and grandpops and not their parents. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I don't feel like that's cool at all. Like, everybody should have a choice what to do with their body. Like, so period. So just like a man should have a choice. You know what I mean? So
you think it's alright for women to give birth and then get a child away?
If they know that they're not capable of taking care of it. But do I agree with it? No, because what you having it for if you're not going to raise it? But I respect a person that knows that this is not for them than to sit up here and mistreat and kill and do all type abuse, let anybody do anything to the child, hurt the child. You get what I'm saying? I'd rather you be woman enough to know that this is not for me. But, and do what you gotta do. Hopefully you doing the right thing by giving her up or giving them up. You get what I'm saying? The baby up. But by giving them to a better family, giving them a better opportunity than what you can give them. You know what I'm saying?
So wouldn't be giving a baby up be considered a deadbeat on the mom part? Would that be considered being a deadbeat?
Sorta, kinda, but not really.
What's the? That's what I just want to understand.
It's like I'm going to say you a deadbeat, but I'm going to respect you at the same time. Like I experienced that actually. My real mom, she was on drugs, so she didn't raise us. She had 7 kids. She gave us away. You know what I'm saying? But when I was younger, I was angry as fuck at her. Like, you ain't want us. You couldn't do what you had to do. You know what I mean? Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But she had a problem at the end of the day. A problem that she didn't know how to control at that time. So, do I respect her for giving me away to a family that took hell of care of me? Or do I hate her for not getting her? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, do I judge her on that? Mm-hmm. Like, how do you judge somebody with a problem
that they can't control?
Understand. And then with so many, like, just not even drug problems, but mental issues. Fuck the drugs. Like, let's talk about the mental of people. Mental is fucked up out here.
Yeah, across America, you see a lot of like parents killing their kids.
Like never heard no shit like this bad. Letting their boyfriends, letting their friends,
leaving them with their
like,
friends. Yeah, leaving their kids with
So
anybody.
it's just like, would you rather that be the situation? She could have had me in crack houses. She could have had me on the corner, sold me. Like I done heard stories about people, parents selling them. Like real life, this is what's going on out here. So I respect my mother for giving me up, realizing that she had a problem and she couldn't handle us. Like, you know what I'm saying? She knew she wasn't in a predicament to take care of us. Was she out of pocket? Yeah, because you kept fucking and having kids. But, you know what I'm saying? And not taking care of them. But that was her choice at the end of the day, because that's her body. You know what I'm saying? That was her body, so that was her choice. Now she got 7 kids that we love. We love our mom. You know what I'm saying? That's our mom at the end of the day. She got herself together. She clean now. You know what I'm saying? So she in our lives now, but she ain't raised us. None of us.
Have y'all all like forgiven her?
I have. I don't know. I can't speak for my siblings and them. I've forgiven her because I realized as I got older that it was something that she was going on, and she had her demons. She was fighting her own demons. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that. Like, I respect that she didn't have me out here in crack houses and out here on no nut shit. You know what I'm saying? I respect that. But for a long time, I was angry with her. You know what I'm saying? I was disappointed. I was hurt by it.
So, like, for our listeners out there that might, like, have experienced the same thing, like, what helped you to cope with it? What helped you to get over that type of situation? What helped you?
With what?
Just being able, like, to get over the anger or whatever ways that you might have felt about your mom. What helped you heal to, you know?
I think I really am a forgiving person, for real. I don't like animosity. I don't like beef, for real. So I let go of things that I can't control. I couldn't control that my mom was doing drugs. I couldn't change that for her either. You know what I'm saying? As much as I probably wanted to, I'm pretty sure as much as all of us wanted her to. We couldn't change that. She had to do it for herself. So it's just recognizing that you can't control people. People is over their own lives. You know what I'm saying? And they're making their own choices, their own decisions. All you could do is respect it. And if you can't fuck with it, step away. Or respect it, and like, you get what I'm saying? Just like, that's, recognize who they are, basically. This is what they get into. Stop trying to put expectations on people, because that's how you get disappointed. That's how I feel. You keep your expectations low for people, it's hard to disappoint you. So,
but like forgiveness,
I feel like, I don't know. You gotta want that. I think a person has to want to forgive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You have to want to let it go, basically. Like, do you want to like, I'm 30. I'm not trying to harbor no animosity, no hate, no, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not healthy. So, I don't know. I just let it go. Like, it is what it is. She's active now. Like I said, like, she wasn't the perfect mother, but she's a better grandmother. You know what I'm saying? She gets, my daughter, she gets all her grandkids together. She cooks. You know what I mean? She do everything that a mother would do. She check in. You know what I'm saying? So, like, she's trying, and I gotta respect it. You know what I'm saying? I respect that she's trying. She know what she did. You know what I'm saying? That's something that she has to live with every time she look at us. How she missed out. You know what I'm saying? So why punish her more? She already hurt. You know what I'm saying? She already missed out. She couldn't raise me. I'm who I am, not because of her. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's enough punishment right there. Like, I don't have to be mean. I don't have to hate you. I don't have to not fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? You did what you did. And I don't even think I ever really got an apology or none of that shit from her. You know what I'm saying? But you just know when a person is genuinely trying to do better, and you just gotta respect it. Like, that's how I feel.
I feel you. So you want it's the woman's body, a woman's choice. That's what we're gonna leave it. And the man shouldn't have no choice. Some people are arguing that a man and a woman should make that decision together.
They should, but if you not, so when we make this decision, okay, I want the baby, you don't want it. How do we agree? How do we come to a mutual agreement about it? You don't. Somebody's going to be upset in this situation. But it's like, how upset are you going to be? Because I made this choice. Because at the end of the day, I can make a choice. Like, I can make a choice like you can make a choice. So I made the choice to keep the baby. Whether you wanted it or not, it's still your baby. And you should still take care of your child.
What about the situations where the woman want to get rid of the baby, but the man The man back her to keep the baby.
It's still her choice at the end of the day.
But
because we are the carriers, I'm sorry, we got more say than y'all. It just is what it is. I don't think men respect it, but that's really what it is. Like, I'm sorry, like. You could tell me you don't want me to get an abortion, but nigga, as soon as I leave, I'm going to go get one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, especially if I don't want no baby by you or I'm not ready. Like, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. But it's just crazy because I feel like in situations, men be feeling like they gotta have to say. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't want it. Da, da, da. You don't have no say, baby.
So all right. It's 2022. Where do you stand in that? Like, as far as, like, I hear the argument of men saying that they should still be the leaders, but then it's the argument that you got females that's running shit. You got a female vice president right now. You got females running Fortune 500 companies, yes, and all types of shit.
Sir, shout out to the women.
So
shout out to the women. But no, I definitely, I'm old school, so I definitely believe men is the hierarchy. Mm-hmm. But big but there, a lot of you men are not carrying it hierarchy powers. You get what I'm saying? Like, they're not moving, they're not carrying it. Mm-hmm. How they, you know what I'm saying? So if you're coming to me wanting to be in a relationship with me, mm-hmm. and you coming in here, you can't pay near bill I got in my house. Mm-hmm. You don't have your own car. Mm-hmm. You don't have nothing going for you but the streets. How do you feel like you about to come and tell me what the fuck I can do in my shit?
That makes sense.
I just need an answer. So I just need to know that. Like, why do you feel like you can come and be the head of my household when you don't have nothing to bring to my table?
That makes sense. What about the men?
And it's like, sorry to say, it's just like a lot of y'all it's like a lot of men is not carrying it. Like, they'll carry it in certain aspects. Like, damn, the bedroom, they dick might be on fire, but like, nigga, that's all you got going for you is some good dick. And it's like, after a while, that shit get played out like good pussy. You know what I mean? Don't no nigga just want a bitch that got good pussy. You want a bitch that's gonna cook for you. You want a bitch that's gonna cater to you. You know what I'm saying? So it's vice versa. Like, I don't want no man that's coming to my table. He don't even have no money, because that's where it all boils down to why a lot of relationships do not work. Yeah. Money is power. Sorry. Mm-hmm. And whoever's the breadwinner is the fucking boss. That's just how I feel. Okay. Like, about it. But I definitely believe in men being the hierarchy, like I said, and I do feel like y'all supposed to be, you know, respected and top tier, but it's like lately men ain't carrying it, where it's like we should respect y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I think now, back in the day, it's different, because for real, women ain't have no voice back then. We couldn't speak on shit. We ain't even had rights. So now that it's like none of that for real going on no more, it's like women are speaking their mind, they're carrying it, and like, it's not no hurting us no more. You know what I'm saying? It's not no shutting us up. We're here and we basically owning that shit. Like, that's how I feel about it.
All right. So, all right, we're going to take that. Let's take that example of a man that is like at the hierarchy. Like, he has his own everything. Okay. He running shit and all of that. And he the head of the relationship. Then, do you think his opinion should be considered or be taken as word or law if he asks a woman to get an abortion and that type of situation?
I think his opinion should be considered, but that don't mean it got to be respected. At the end of the day, if she wants to have the baby, like, I respect, like, I'm not saying respect it like it's not respected. Like, your opinion goes into, okay, yes, I'm thinking about everything you said, is the timing might not be right, whatever. Maybe you don't want no more goddamn kids. Mm-hmm. I'm still going to feel like you should have thought about that before but decided to let one off. You know what I mean? No, because at the end of the day, it's plenty of options. Even you a type that don't like to use condoms, pull out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you did this to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Nobody forced you to do it. Nobody made you do it, just like nobody made her do it. So it's just like, I'm going to respect my man. You know what I'm saying? But what's going to happen? Where are we going to go from there once this is a disagreement? Because if I'm passionate and I want the child, mm-hmm. because I love you, whatever the case may be in that situation, and you don't want it, you know what I'm saying? How do we even get to a common ground there? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like,
No, I feel you. That's what I was going to
It's
ask.
like, cause how you feel is going to be how you feel, and how I feel is how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this child in me needs to be here, but you feel like it doesn't. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, how do you agree to that? You know what I'm saying? Because people do keep their babies for all types of reasons. You get what I'm saying? People keep it because some people religion don't believe in abortions. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't know why men don't know why women make the decisions that they make when it comes to a child. You know what I'm saying?
Understand you.
So I don't know. I'm not gonna never agree with a man feeling like because he said no that it shouldn't go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm never gonna agree with that.
Look, y'all. Every fucking day, my baby daddy come here with one fucking meal for my child. But I have 3 other kids. We have 1 kid together, but he only want to come and bring one thing of McDonald's. But what about my other kids? How come you can't feed my other kids McDonald's though? Like, that's bogus as hell. Like, you're not finna sit here and make my other kids feel left out, and you're only bringing one child something to eat. Look, there he go, and I bet you he only got one thing in there.
I know you seen a viral video that was going around, even though it's been staged and fake. But like, how do you feel about that situation where the man bringing the McDonald's for one kid?
I really feel like real men just don't even do stuff like that. They don't. I'm sorry. A real man gonna come. He know you got other kids. He's gonna bring food for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But do I feel like he was wrong? No. Do I feel like how he did it could have been better? Yeah. Like, he shouldn't have allowed, like, gave the baby. Like, I would have took my child. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have, all right, come on, I'm taking him to McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? I would have took my child separately and took him there. I wouldn't have brung it back to the crib. Because at the end of the day, with a guy, and I don't think men realize that they create between that child's sibling. If their parent is not present in the household, but you're making them resent their sibling, their brother, you know what I'm saying, or their sister, because their dad is around, and children see this stuff. My daughter, I remember my daughter being so young, 2, 3, maybe 4. She was talking for sure, but she asked me like, well, why, I think it was my niece. I don't remember who it was, but it was somebody who dad was around, basically, and her dad wasn't around. And she asked me, like, well, how come they dad always come pick them up and my dad don't ever pick me up? You know what I'm saying? Like, so kids see, and especially young age, and y'all think that they don't pay attention, or y'all think they don't know nothing. These kids know so much and everything. They watch everything. They are sponges. They're learning everything at these ages. So I feel like you creating a problem with their siblings when you do stuff like that, because it's like, not that you meaning to, or not even that you wrong, but you get what I'm saying? It's just like, they're young. They don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? All they know is that this person, we don't got the same dad, okay, but we got the same mom. And this person come and they dad come and they buy them stuff when Christmas come, and when they birthday come, they get this, and when this, you know what I'm saying? That's what they see. Yeah. They hungry, they call them and they get food. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not saying that the mom not feeding them or not doing what she got to do, because I'm pretty sure that she is, or she's trying. It just creates problems there with your family, with the siblings, I'm saying, like, as kids.
No, I understand.
I don't think it's really so much for the baby mom. You know what I'm saying? I think on my end is more so the kids. Like, you putting them against each other, and you know what I'm saying? You making a child feel some type of way, and I don't think that's ever cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's never. No, I got you. Yeah, that's never cool. That's never cool. So.
Yep, because kids innocent.
But your final answer is that he wasn't wrong.
I'm not gonna say he wrong, but I'm not gonna agree with him either. I'm not gonna agree with how he did it. I'm not gonna agree with how he did it, cause the way he did it, he gave it to her, which means she would have had to give it in front of them, and then it was like they eating McDonald's and the other kids just like.
Do you agree with her throwing it and all that shit? I mean, it's up to you. Straight raw.
I don't think I would have went off like that. You know what I'm saying? I probably would have cussed them out like, nigga, don't come here bringing, you know what I'm saying? Because that's, on some real shit, my mom that raised me, that's how she was. You couldn't come bring me something and not bring my brother nothing, vice versa. You couldn't bring my brother nothing and not bring me nothing. Like, I don't know what it was, why she did that, and to this day, because I only got one kid. So I don't know, like, how it is to have multiple children. But I know that's how my mom was. You wasn't about to buy me something and not buy my brother, and you wasn't about to buy him and not buy me. So I don't know. That's just, I don't know. Do that mean that that's a real mother? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, do that mean that she really loved us so crazy that she wouldn't allow one to feel any type of way? Because that's what she did for us. She made sure one couldn't be feeling like, oh, he got that. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I feel like she's a hell of a mother because, like, she didn't allow that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think she did good on mommy part. Did she have to throw the food? No. I probably would have told her to take him. You know, I probably would have told him to take her. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, just take her out and bring her back. You know what I'm saying? On that type time.
What about the part where she recorded it? What you think about her recording it? Like, what was that necessary?
I'm over the recording stuff. I've been thinking that everything don't need to be recorded, and they out of pocket with this recording shit. Like, everything getting recorded, you can't do nothing. You can't even take a fart without a motherfucker recording it. So it's just like, you know, I don't like that recording shit at all. I don't. Yeah. But at the same time, yeah, I don't. Yeah, she out of pocket, but I think it was a joke, right? It wasn't real.
It was fake. It was on stage.
It was staged. So,
but it sparked that.
It did spark a crazy conversation though, for sure. Like, cause that's definitely something that niggas be doing. That y'all niggas be doing.
All right, so.
But I really think y'all do it. I don't think that men do it
out of spite.
All the time out of spite. Sometimes yes. Not all the time. I really think that a lot of men don't know. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, you don't meet too many men that's like full-time parents. You know what I'm saying? Especially full-time parents raising multiple kids. So, you don't see that too often. So, I really think that it's just that they don't know. Okay. I don't think that it's malicious all the time.
No, I understand that. So, let's switch gears. I mean, unless you got another hot topic real quick.
You know I could talk. We could. You could tell me, ask me anything, and we could talk about it. Like,
I don't know what else is popping in the media as far as like that.
I'm a talker.
We can go. We can go to the like the fragrance goddess. Like,
okay, let's talk about the business because I got a couple of them.
What made you get into the business of selling fragrances?
Well. I love perfume. I love smelling good. Even from a child, I would be Bath and Body worked out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So and my mom, I'm not even gonna lie, I probably got it from my mom, not even really realizing it. I really don't think I realized it until after her death last year. But I think I got it from her, to be honest. I remember growing up, I went to my mom was real heavy in the church. Mm-hmm. So every Sunday or anytime it was a church event, she'd get dressed up, big hats, shoes, pretty shoes, matching outfits. Like, but not only did my mom look so good, she used to smell so good. Like, she'll leave out the room and you would still smell her. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, that type. So I think I always was intrigued by that. Like, just looking good, smelling good. Because it's like it go together, you know? So, a couple years ago, one of my close girlfriends, she actually was like, yo, you always smell good, Nick. Da-da-da-da-da. And I was posting, like, my perfumes that I was buying for myself or whatever from the place that I actually get my stuff from. So, I was a customer before I came a partner with them.
Okay.
So, she was like, I think you should sell it. Like, you should get into it and see what's up with it because you always smell good and da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, you know what? You're right. Maybe I should do that. And then I just started doing my research and did everything I had to do to get into it. So that's kind of how I really did it. Like, started doing it.
So how long was like the process for you to actually start your like business? Like including the research and actually starting, like actually getting it.
It was pretty quick. Like, once I kind of like figured out what I wanted my name to be, like it's trial and error. Let me tell y'all that every business is trial and error. So when I first came out before I came out with the fragrance goddess, my name was Smells by Nikki.
Okay.
So I don't know. I just revamped myself. Like I think I did that for like a year before I actually got an EIN number and an LLC. I think I did it for like a whole like summer straight, winter straight, and then I was like, you know what? January came around. I'm like, you know what? I need to go ahead and stop playing and really do what I gotta do. So I got an EIN. I researched how to become a wholesale person with the people that I work with now, the company that I use to get my products, and I had to have an EIN number and all that stuff. So I went and did my paperwork, and I ended up switching my name to the Fragrance Goddess before I did it. So my EIN came back as the Fragrance Goddess. My LLC is the Fragrance Goddess. I don't know what made me do it.
That's what I was gonna say.
I don't know what made me come up with that name.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
like
ask you.
I don't know really what made me come up with that name.
Mm-hmm.
I know this young lady. Well, she not young. She an old head to me. But she's young, you know. But she an old head to me. But she calls all females down our way goddesses, and she always called me goddess. So I think that's where I kind of got the goddess name from. Mm-hmm. And then I gotta keep stuff hood. Like I love being black. Like I'm sorry, it's nothing nobody can say to me. I love our race. I feel like we the best out here for real. And so I had to keep it a little ghetto. I kept it a little ghetto. So instead of I put duh, like duh. You know what I mean? So, and I don't know. It just kind of came to me like that. And when I heard it, it was stuck with me. So I just kept it and ran with it.
So
as far as the name.
So how do you go about marketing? Like, do most of your sales come from like the internet or like word of mouth?
I just recently this year, the beginning of March, came out with a website. Okay. So before, I literally was just in the back of my trunk, riding in the neighborhoods, like, hey, talking to people, coming across people. I bartend, so I had a lot of customers coming. Like, I gained a lot of customers through my bar that I was working at that time too. Social media is a motherfucker. Y'all know that. So, word of mouth, everything. Like, I used all platforms for marketing. I don't feel like it's no bad platform for marketing. So I'm still working on it though. My marketing, as far as, because now I'm online, I'm trying to figure out how to like market worldwide now. You know what I'm saying? Like Philly was kind of, I'm not gonna say it's easy because I'm still trying to gain my customer base here and get a steady clientele base here. Because there's a lot of trials and tribulations with it, because people be looking at me like, who are you? And why you getting Gucci and Louis and is it real? And so it's all the speculating and people talking but don't really know. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of hard. It's be discouraging sometimes, but I'm a fighter. Like, I've been fighting all my life. 30 years I've been fighting. I was a premature motherfucking baby. So, like, I've been fighting all my life, and I'm a fighter, so I don't give up. So, like, even when it's slow for me, I'm still talking to people. Like, I might not post nothing on Instagram, but I'm pretty sure I talked to somebody about my business today. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who never heard of it. So, and I always get people like that, too. I'm very, like, sociable. Okay. So, I don't mind talking to people. You gotta be sociable.
What's your top, like, 5 fragrances for women?
Top 5 fragrances. You want my top 5 or what the world is saying is the top 5?
Your top 5. What
my
you recommend?
top 5, what I like would have to be, I love perfume. I love how you try to make me narrow it down to 5 when I got like 50 fragrances on my dresser right now. Probably 3 in my bag. Like, that's how bad it is. But I'm gonna go with Cool Water. That was a fragrance I grew up. That's an old head fragrance, and it comes in women and men. It's by David Roth, something like that. But it's called Cool Water, and it's the men version and the women version is to die for. Like, you should have it on your dresser.
All right, got the Cool Water for the
women.
Cool
Water for the women and the men. What else for women? I would say, ooh, you got me thinking. I love me some fragrances. What I got on? What I got on right now? I got YSL Paris on right now.
YSL Paris, number 2. Okay.
Number 3, I'm a have to go with Gucci Bloom. I like that.
Gucci Bloom
for
okay.
women.
That's like a floral scent, right?
It is.
Okay.
But it's not like a strong floral because I know people don't like. I don't like flower smells, so I
Me
know
neither.
people don't like flower smells. But when I say that Gucci Bloom it's like a floral, but it don't smell floral. Like I can't explain it. You definitely gotta check it out, smell it for yourself. But I love it, and that's one of my newer fragrances that I've actually started experiencing for myself. What else? I'm trying to think. Damn, what's my shit? Cause I got a couple.
You got 2
Ooh,
more.
guess what? Versace Red Jean. That's a good joint.
Versace Red.
I like all Versace actually. It's not a fragrance that I found by Versace that I didn't like for the men or for the women actually. And everybody, when I refer Versace to them, they end up like, you know what I mean? I've never seen nobody be like, no, I don't want the Versace. They be like, yeah, give me the Versace. So, and Marc Jacob Daisy.
Daisy, okay, Daisy. I bought some Daisy before.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's your top 5 fragrances for men?
Top 5. Ooh, that's a good one. I told you the Cool Water for men.
Cool Water. Okay.
YSLY
Yeah, I like
for
that
men.
Yeah.
Christian Dior Salvage for men.
Yeah.
What's that? 3.
Yeah, it's 3.
Let me see.
I got 2 out of those 3. Go
Gucci Guilty for men.
Oh yeah, I like Gucci. Yeah, I got that too. Yeah.
And drum roll. Damn, I can't even think of the name of it. Damn, it's right at the top of my tongue too.
Who was by?
It's by. I'm trying to think. Oh, you know what it is? Carolina Herrera, Bad Boy.
Oh, it's by the fragrance Bad Boy company.
No, it's
It's Carolina Herrera.
Carolina Herrera is the artist, the creator of Bad Boy.
I never heard of that. I'm gonna check that out. Then.
Please do, and let them know that I put you on when you do. Let them know I put you on that too.
Oh no, for sure. So what's your what are your top selling fragrances that your customers buy? Like,
Oh man, it's all over because right now I get a lot of people and it be like I don't have one person that like one thing. You know what I'm saying? Like or buy the same thing. Like sometimes I do. But you know the top popping fragrances. I got Baccarat and all that. So I get Baccarat. I got a Baccarat sale recently. I get a lot of Gucci sales, Gucci Guilty sales for women and men. What else did I get? Oh, Moschino.
Okay.
Moschino too. That's another one too, y'all, for women and men.
I like they bottles. I never smelled it, but I like how they
The
got the
teddy
beer,
beer, the black beer.
and they had the Windex looking bottle before.
Toy. Yup,
Yeah,
that smell good as shit too. Yeah, Moschino got some good fragrances.
Yeah.
They definitely do. And in a pink, they got a pink spray bottle looking one too. I forgot the name of it. I think it's Couture or something like that. But it's a lot of good fragrances out here, and there's a lot of good creators of them. I should say, yeah. But Moschino, I've gotten a lot of people order Moschino from me.
Okay. So what's your goal with like selling the fragrances? Like what's your goal with it?
I'm trying to be like Macy's and them, Black Macy's,
So
Black Saks, whatever you want to call it.
You want to open up a storefront or?
Yeah, I want to eventually get a storefront. I'm trying to be worldwide. I'm trying to be big like Fenty and them. Like I'm dead serious. Like I don't see why I can't. If Macy's can have, you know what I'm saying? If Saks and them can do it, why can't I do it? You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel and how I look at it. So it's just a matter of funds for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they got that I don't have.
So
it's money. So I do a lot of investing, period. It's like investing into your shit to get what you want.
So quick question. What you think about what's the name? What the fuck is Spice Bomb? I forgot. I like that shit, but I lost my shit.
I get a lot of Flower Bomb, Spice Bomb.
Yeah.
Because you know that's Victor Rolf. So
yeah, Victor. Yeah.
He create Flower Bomb and Spice Bomb. I never smelled Spice Bomb actually. I've smelled Flower Bomb. Never smelled Spice Bomb, so I can't give you no opinion on that one yet.
All right.
But when I do, I got your.
So would you create your own fragrance?
That's actually the goal.
So what smell would you have, like, or is that a secret type of smell?
I'm gonna leave that for a later date because I'm just now getting into like the mixtures and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So I'm learning a lot of things. Like I'm learning what I would want to put in my stuff because through my favorite fragrances that I've realized have the same ingredients, but smell different.
So you making it yourself, or you want to like hire a company?
No, I think I'm gonna hire somebody when I get some money. Not right now. This will definitely be a goal later down the line.
Okay.
Definitely later down the line. Probably much later when I'm a little big.
I got you. So what's it? So tell the people your website.
The website is thefragrancegoddess.net. You listen, email us. You can subscribe, please. We need all the subscribers we can get. We're open 24 hours. You can order. We ship worldwide. We take all payment methods. Credit card payments. We have Affirm on there where you can pay with 4 easy payments. We have Shop Pay where you can also pay with 4 easy payments. So yeah, we got blogs on there. Check out our blogs. Leave us a Google review. Like yeah,
that's dope.
We on everything. We try and do it big, like you know how they do it. So that's how we carrying it over here.
Now, do you run your website yourself, or you hire people?
I run it myself, but I do have a business consultant who, direct me and let me know. I tell her my ideas, and she kind of like I told her what I wanted to do for her as my website and everything, and like she literally helped me build my website. I created everything on there.
So you write the blogs and all that too?
I wrote my own blogs.
Oh, that's dope.
I wrote everything that you can see on there. I also do customized gift boxing. You could order like basically any holiday, anniversary, just because gifts. Order with us. You can tell us what you want. The price and go off what you get in your box, what fragrance you get. But I don't just sell fragrance. We got everything: beauty, cosmetics, skincare, hair care products, candles, aromatherapy products, where you could get bath salts, and all types of stuff off my website. We got makeup by top brands like Bare Mineral, MAC, L'Oreal. Mm-hmm. So we got everything you could think of.
That's dope. Definitely shop black. Shop black.
Shop black.